Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. MTG Box Analysis here to take a look at our second collector booster box of the special edition Lord of the Rings. Now I opened up a box before the holidays. Comes from a different case. The numbers look very similar, but they're from two different cases. So I'm hoping this box will be better than the first one. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see what kind of value we can find. All right, stepping into pack number one. This one's going to go ahead and kick off with the Troll of Khazad-dûm. Then we're going to see ourselves an Ent's Fury, followed by Saruman the White. Then we've got ourselves Gimli Counter of Kills with a Cast into the Fire, followed by a Bewitching Leechcraft with an Elrond Lord of Rivendell. Then we get Prince Imrahil the Fair, followed by a Surge Foil Forest. And then we're going to see ourselves Eomer, Marshal of Rohan, coming in with a Songs of Eärendil. And then behind that, we're going to see a Rally at the Galadriel, followed by Shagret the Loot Bearer. Then we've got ourselves a Bag End coming in the Surge Foil treatment, followed by an Explore in Foil with a Food and a Ballistic Boulder. All right, sliding into pack number two here. This one is going to kick off with a Shire Terrace. And then behind that, we're going to see ourselves Shalab's Ambush with a Ring Sight. Then we've got ourselves a Gollum Patient Plotter with an Eastmark Cavalier, Shalab's Ambush. Then we're going to see ourselves a Reprieve coming in a foil with a Saruman the White, followed by a Mountain. And then behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Rapacious Guest coming in from the Commander set with a Motivated Pony. Then we've got ourselves Gimli's Reckless Might with the Watcher in the Water, Mythic coming in the Surge Foil treatment with an Elrond Lord of Rivendell. And behind that, we are going to see ourselves a Timber Protector coming in. Then we've got ourselves a Food and an Orc Army. All right, pack number three. All right, we got our Dreadful as the Storm, followed by Mordor Trebuchet. Then we're going to see a Quick Beam Upstart Ent, followed by a Fiery Inscription with a Sam's Desperate Rescue, followed by an Olag High Crusher. Then we got Ground the Gatebreaker. Then we got Ekenbrand Lord of Westfold, followed by a Full Art Plains. Then we're going to see Denethor Stoneseer with Horn of Gondor, followed by, sticking together here, Sorceress Squall. Then we're going to see Sharky, Tyrant of the Shire, followed by Isengard Unleashed coming in the Surge Foil with an Elvish Harbinger in the back. And then we're going to see ourselves a Food and a Human Soldier token. All right, sliding into pack number four here. There we go. This one kicks off with an Elven Farsight. Then we're going to see ourselves a Banish from Adoras with Eorin, Lady of Rohan. And then we're going to see Tale of Tuniville, followed by the Eastmark Cavalier, Deceive the Messenger. Then we're going to see Frodo Baggins, followed by Bilbo, Retired Burglar. And then we're going to see ourselves the Swamp with Gloin, Dwarf Emissary. And then we're going to see ourselves a Sail into the West, followed by an Isengard Unleashed. Then we're going to see ourselves an Elven Chorus coming in, followed by Gollum Patient Plotter. And then we're going to see ourselves a Pact of Negation coming in foil. Very nice hit. Then we get ourselves a Food and a Treasure. All right, moving into pack number five. All right, we got the Gimli's Axe, followed by Claim the Precious. Then we get Eomer of Riddlemark, followed by Gorbag of Minas Morgul with a Mirkwood Spider. And then we're going to see an Easterling Vanguard with a Bitter Downfall, followed by a Bill the Pony. Then we're going to see the Island. And right behind that, we're going to see One Ring to Rule Them All, followed by a Model of Unity with a Warg Rider coming in. Then we're going to see ourselves a Mithril Coat coming in with a Gimli Mournful Avenger coming in. And behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Soul's Attendant, followed by a Food and a Smog token. All right, pack number 6, halfway through the box here. This one's going to start off with the Oliphant, followed by an Ithilithan Kingfisher. Then we're going to see a shortcut to mushrooms with a Butterbur Bree Innkeeper. Then we got Eagles of the North with a Wizard's Rockets, a Barrow Blade, followed by a Golem's Bite. Then we get ourselves a Plains with Monstrosity of the Lake, followed by Saruman the White Hand. Then we're going to see ourselves Mordor on the March with Horn of the Mark coming in Surge Foil, with a Gandalf the White also coming in Surge Foil. And then we're going to see ourselves a Soul's Attendant in the back, followed by a Food and a Human Soldier token. Rolling in the pack number 7. Second half of the box. Still no posters yet in this particular box. Maybe we'll see a poster card in this pack. All right, so this one's going to start off with a Woes Pathfinder, followed by a Nimble Hobbit. Then we're going to see ourselves a Samwise the Southhearted. Then we've got ourselves a Ranger's Firebrand with a Pelegrir Survivor. Then we get Knights of Dol Amroth, followed by Horses of Bruinwin. Then we're going to see Lost to Legend, followed by a Plains. Then we're going to see Legolas Greenleaf with a Planeteer of Orthanc. And behind that, we're going to see a Fell Beast Shriek with The Ring Goes South. And then we're going to see a Meriadoc Brandybuck, followed by Palantir of Orthanc coming in as a non-foil poster card. Very cool. And then in the back, we're going to see ourselves a Food and a Treasure token. All right, pack number 8. This one starts off with a Mirror Guardian. And then behind that, we're going to see ourselves the Black Breath with Council's Deliberation, followed by a Bitter Downfall. Then we get a Many Partings with a Nimble Hobbit. Then we're going to see ourselves a Peregrine Took, followed by Menelor Swift Savior with an Island. Then we're going to see a Barad Dur coming in from the land cycle, followed by a Minas Tirith, also a land. And then behind that, we're going to see Ramas Ekor Ancient Shield coming in as an artifact from the Commander subset, with a Press the Enemy coming in the Surge Foil, with a Gandalf Friend of the Shire. And then behind that, we're going to see ourselves a Diabolic Intent coming in foil. Very cool. And then we're going to see ourselves a Food and a Human Soldier token. All right, moving into pack number 9. This one's going to kick off with the Hadrium Spearmaster, followed by Stalwarts of Osgiliath. Then we're going to see the Mouth of Sauron with Bilbo Retired Burglar. Then we're going to see Gimli's Fury with a Dundane Creebane, followed by a Goblin Fire Leaper with Gorbag of Minas Morgul. And then we're going to see the Swamp. And behind that, we're going to see Aragorn, King of Gondor, coming in, Mythic from the Commander subset, followed by Frodo, Sauron's Bane, with an Arboreal Alliance. And then we're going to see ourselves the Battle of Bywater coming in the Surge Foil, followed by Boromir, Warden of the Tower. And our last card is going to be a Myriad Landscape Uncommon Foil with a Food and a Human Soldier token. Pack number 10. Just one poster card so far in this box. Maybe we'll get to see another one. Maybe it'll be in foil. All right, so we got a Deceive the Messenger with a Swarming of Moria, followed by a Book of Mazarbul, and then we're going to see ourselves Bill the Pony with Troll of Khazgadum with Deceive the Messenger. Then we're going to see Enterdrot Basin with a Shadow Summoning and a Mountain. Behind that, we're going to see Sail into the West, followed by an Archivist of Gondor. Then we've got Aragorn, Hornburg Hero coming in as a Mythic from the Commander subset, with Call of the Ring in Surge, with the Samwise the Southhearted. And we're going to see Sauron coming in the poster, non-foil treatment, but still very cool. And then we're going to see ourselves Food and a Spirit token. All right, 2 packs to go. So stepping into pack number 11 of this box. All right, this one kicks off with an Errant Rider of Gondor with Lorien Revealed. Then we're going to see March from the Black Gate, followed by Frodo Baggins with a Great Hall of the Citadel, and then a Bag End Porter with a Shadowfax Lord of Horses with an Ioreth of Healing House. And then we're going to see the island. And our first rare is going to be There and Back Again, followed by Horn of the Mark. And then we're going to see ourselves Anduril Narcel Reforged coming in. Then we're going to see King of the Oathbreakers in Surge with a Galadriel Brigand also in Surge. And our final card is going to be a Myriad Landscape non-foil with a food and an orc army. All right, final collector booster pack of the box, pack number 12. All right, this one kicks off with a Captain of Umbar, followed by the Torment of Gollum. Then we're going to see an Entis Restoration, followed by Gift of Strands. Then we got Knights of Dol Amroth, followed by Troll of Khaz-Kadum, Dundane Rangers. Then we're going to see Faramir Field Commander with a Forest. And our first rare is going to be Shalab Dreadweaver coming in. Then we're going to see Rangers of Ithilithan, followed by Riders of the Mark. And then we're going to see ourselves Isludar's Faithful Strike coming in Surge with Frodo Baggins in Surge. And we're going to end it off with a Mount Doom coming in foil. Very nice to see that. Non-serialized, but still a foil poster card. Then we get a food and a tentacle in the back. Get early access to videos, download the analysis for every box open on the channel, and personally DM me, just like these fine people, all by becoming a member of the channel through YouTube or over at mtgboxanalysis.com. You'll find links in the description. Until next time, do something amazing.